All right. Here's claudbot. I got it set up and working locally with Ollama. I have it set up here on my MinisForum MSO1. Here's my first attempt, which was a failure. And here's the successful one. So it is running. And here it is. So I could be like, so I don't really know how all this works yet. A friend of mine kept sending me YouTube videos about it because it's something that's, I guess, hot right now. So I figured I would get it set up in Proxmox in LXC, but and with Ollama because I do everything local, and it wasn't that easy, like everything else. So I'm gonna install it directly in my other MSO1 MinisForum server. I'm just gonna start again. So I've already done it twice. First time I was unsuccessful. Second time I got it working. And so I'm just going to go through it, and if I run into problems, I'll deal with them accordingly, and you can watch how I deal with it. So first thing, I get a Debian 13, and you can feel free to fast forward if some of the stuff is old hat. So container, I don't know if I'm going to keep it, but I usually name it right here. So this is mini disk size. Now this is just it's giving me defaults for Debian. So I don't want to use those. I always turn off IPv6. Turn off SSH. Then I just go with defaults. I'm not going to enable GPU pass-through because I'm going to use Ollama for the LLMs. Oh, well, normally I add use verbose mode, but in this case I'm not going to. And so I think I have it down pretty well, how to install it. I mean, it was a little tricky. And the information that I got from other people, I had to kind of piecemeal stuff together to get it to work properly. So while it's doing that, so here's the install script. I'll grab that. This is done. And again, I don't want to install it there. I want to come here, console. And whenever I set up the Debian container, I didn't give it a root password so that I'm always root. So I'll run the installer. And just to reiterate, this is maybe not the best way to do it. This is just the way I was able to get it to work. I'll probably spend some time with it later and get more familiar with it. I just wanted to go ahead and get this working, and since it was a pain in the butt, like most things, I figured I'd make a quick video on it. So I understand this is powerful inherently. Yes. Quick start. I'll go manual. You have to do local gateway. That's where I want to install it. Skip for now. All providers. Keep current. And when I'm just clicking enter, by the way. I want the default port. I want the LAN, okay? So this is, this is running in Proxmox. If I did Loopback, I can't get to it. So you have to do LAN 0.0.0.0 in order to reach the container. I did token last time. Oh, I'm sorry, I did password. I can't remember which one I did. Maybe it was token. I'll turn that off. Gateway token. Oh, so this one's where I put. I don't think I need it, but configure chat channels now, no. Skills now, no. Skip for now. Then it's gonna, I think it's gonna be done. So that's done. Let me grab the port. I'll just grab all this. So my IP is 77. Okay, so it won't run yet, and this is expected. So okay, so in order to run it, I would need to write. Once you have it installed to this point, you can put, and it'll give you all. You could type claudbot, and it gives you all its commands. Some of them, like the update one, it says update helpers, but it actually will update the system. So if you do, that'll check for updates. So if you're running it and you need to run an update, you just do claudbot update. So here's where it gets tricky. So right now I'm in root, so I have Claude, but I have ls-a will show me hidden files. So there's a .claudbot folder. So I want to go cd.claudbot, and then here there's a claudbot.json. So I use nano. Okay, so this is where you set up the well, actually, so it says agent there. Now I'm going to grab some code that I have in VS Code or Visual Studio Code. Let me just look at it. So agents. Okay, so I want to copy over agents. All right, so basically you come in here. Oops. So right here down to gateway. Okay, so this portion, I'm going to delete it. So right here, I have a space where I took that out, and I'm going to grab this code that I have, or if I could do it properly. Oh my gosh. I should probably press mute when I'm fumbling around. So anyways, this is the part that I had to struggle with to get this working. So this is basically the part to get it to connect to Ollama. Okay. So now, so it goes down to gateway, and it starts here at models. So curly braces, comma, models, and then come down here, base URL. So I have Ollama running on 10.0.0.85. So you need exactly like that. Ollama local, API key, doesn't really need one, so that doesn't matter. And then the ID is your model, and then the name is your model. So whatever the name is in the model, like when you go Ollama run and put a model name, that model name you put in the ID and the name. And then down here in agents, you put primary Ollama slash and the model name again. And that's all you, so once you, I'll give you this code. So you'll need to change this URL and 3 places for your model that you want to use. But yeah, so Control X, Y, enter. Okay, so now there's one other thing, and actually I don't have it saved, so I have to come back over here to my running one to look at it. Oh my gosh. I'm already in the folder actually. Oh, good grief. Okay, so now I'm in my other MinisForum. So there was one thing, this was quite a pain because I couldn't get it to stop giving me an error. So this part right here, so this portion right here is something you have to add. Otherwise, when you're connecting locally, it will just keep throwing an error. So I'm gonna try and, actually I'm gonna save this in my notes too, so that I can provide it. So I grabbed that. So now let me see. So down here, where was I? Let's see. Gateway mode auth, gateway mode bind. Oh, okay. So I have it under bind. So let me see. So I'm going to come here to bind, press enter. I'm going to paste in, hopefully it's still what I have in the, okay. So the alignment doesn't matter, but Control X, Y, enter. Oops. Okay. I think I did that. Okay. And sometimes I'll back it up. So CP claudbot.json, and then I do .bak.99. Oops. 99. So now I just backed it up so that I have a copy of, I probably should have done that to the original, but I didn't. So you should probably do that. So anyways, so now if I want to start it, claudbot gateway, and there's an invalid character. Okay. I tried this claudbot doctor -- fix and don't do that. I mean, well, you can do that, but it wrecked my stuff. So, okay, so I got to go back. CD. Oh, wait a minute. CD dot. No. Okay, so it's likely messed up here. Oh. Yeah. No. That's not going to work properly. Okay, let's try it again. Control X, Y, enter. Okay. And then you do claudbot gateway, and I can run local, remote, Purely on vibes. It's funny. And it starts properly, running Qwen. And now if I come back here and refresh it, it's not working. Okay, let's check it out again. So this is what I had to fight with before. So there's something probably I did wrong. I'm surprised it launched. Okay. Gateway. Gateway port mode bind, then auth. Gateway port bind. That's weird. Okay, so let's see. Open, close. That looks right. Open, close. Open, close. All right, I'm going to pause it while I figure this out so you don't have to sit here and watch this. Okay, so it was actually, I'll show you how I fixed it. It was nothing really big. Actually, so if you look at this shortcut I made, so it's the IP address and then question mark token and then the token that I put. So I did the same for both. So like you see this right here now. So if I click this, the shortcut, oh, I don't have it running. So this is, okay, this is the one that I had previously. So you see it has question mark token password. So we're gonna refresh it, that, and if I click here, oh, yeah, this one's fine. But now this one, because I put that token in there, it authenticated on the first try. So now everything's working. So here's the new one, and I could say, hello, and it responds with Ollama. So that's really how it is. I mean, it looks easier than it was because I had to fight through all that stuff. Just remember, whenever you do the token, that I'll put the link to how you log in with the token, and I'll just put it password as in the same one I used. I hope this is helpful, but that's how you set it up in LXC. Thanks for watching.